So welcome along to round 8 in Spain, and as you can see in the bottom left, we are doing well in season 3 of our Williams career mode, returning them to the elite. We are in P3, 122 points. Now, a lot of design work coming up that is completing and a lot of manufacturing completed, but there's a very interesting email in my inbox. Here we go. Design center effectiveness plus 50% for 45 days. Engineer capacity 10 to 15. Project capacity 4 to 6. And we are doing effectiveness nicely. So, it costs $1 million. I mean, it's got to be guaranteed to improve that, right? Surely. So, development. That will obviously come into factor next as we skip through. Underfloor is completed, and then we can protect all the good ones that we've got. Hopefully we don't crash when we use the good ones, that's the difference. So what we do is we put them on like so, and there you go. So we'll just check before we go racing our performance targets, which we haven't done. So reach Q2 we should be able to do with both drivers. We should be able to get both drivers in the top 8, I'm going to say. Finishing position, one driver at least 7th, and we've got our finishing streak about to come in if we perform well this time round. So let's start this Q1 session, and practice has gone okay, to be fair. So we're in that top 6 at present, top 6 to top 8 I think it was, so we might not be too bad at this track, and hopefully we do. And now a few cars coming out, hopefully they do get out of the way again, and I think they look like they did get okay out of the way. It's a 1:12.2 for Stroll. We're going to come across a lot. 1 second for Porsche. Where did he lose it? 21.9, 21.7. I mean, he lost all the way through. Last sector, Porsche lost out massively. And we have a red flag. So P7, P8 at the moment. Not sure who it's for, but there is a red flag out there. And it's Sergio Perez. Loses at the back end. Oh, big accident into the wall. That is Perez out of qualifying. And that means he is going to be also out. Now, that's okay, because he's going to get through, but it is going to be the end of his session. So he's going to start P15 potentially. We shouldn't be seeing too much improvement out there, because rubber and grip is now very low and normal. So we are just going to pass the time, look after the tyres, keep the noise set nice and warm. And Sainz is on the cusp of going out in the Mercedes, but I don't think he's going to go out, as Tsunoda and Zhou Guanyu, the two AlphaTauris, do not improve. Sainz doesn't improve, and it's a good job. So rubber and grip down causes a lot of issue, but it was a big crash by Sergio Perez, and that is one car out of the way for us to attack. So Q2, and we will go early. Let's send them both. Oh, we don't want to take control. So a couple of cars again coming out. Norris coming out. Shouldn't hold us too much, Norris. He's a great guy. And he doesn't. He gets out of the way. 1:12.3. I think that is a better time. I can't remember. Porsche's bang there with a 1:12.4 as well. And then we've got one more run in this session still to come if we need it. So Q2 then, we are going through. We're not a million miles off the pace either. Where's Max Verstappen? He's on his outlap. Yellow flag Giovinazzi spinning. Verstappen P13. Oh, he got through. Oh, I thought he was going to go out. So 1:12.3 for Stroll. We have done better. We did a 12.1 in Q1. And you can see, yes, the track has obviously decreased in rubber and grip. So Q3 we do go to. And 10 cars will go for pole position. We're going to go early, like we always do. We love going early around here. And they are now out. So Leclerc coming out, Ocon coming out. We're probably going to get hold up again. We're going to start changing this as we come along. 12.3, it's not ridiculous times, but it's not great times. Alonso going ahead. So we're about to start our final laps in this Q3 session. We are currently P5, P7, not amazing first laps. I think we did get held up. And coming around the last corner, I think Alonso is about to box, so he should get out of the way. And down the straight we go. Clear track ahead of us. That's what we need. And can we get improvement on the board? We've got 6 temps and 4 temps to find as we go now hunting through the first sector. First sector complete for Stroll, 21.7, and it's a 21.8. No improvement for Pourchaire. Got to be improving through this middle sector though, if we want to challenge the elite at the top, especially the 2 Aston Martins. We come through this middle sector now, and it is improvement, 28.8. And what is it for? As we slow down, it's not improving, 28.9. Only a tenth down each sector, but it's still not great for Pourchaire. As we round the final corner, Stroll, can he pull it out the bag? P4 for Lance Stroll. Pourchaire doesn't improve, stays P6. Verstappen looks like he's going to be taking pole in this race. And it is Verstappen pole. Verstappen pole, double Aston Martin, 2 and 3. And in the end, we take 4th and 6th. It's going to be a lonely race. Potential penalties, I imagine, if he's had to take new gearboxes or anything. So, let's see what happens to Perez here. And we are going to start. Is it going to be a 2-stop race or is it going to be a 1? It's saying to use hards is quicker. It's saying that's a lot quicker. I mean, that softs does not last. How can you even give me a strategy like that? Race day. What can we do as we start from P4 and P6 on the grid at Spain with some dodgy strategies as well? Let's see what we can do. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, cheer us on. Let me know down below how you think our season's going so far. Season 3, Gulf Williams, both right hand side of the grid. Let's add battle assist on early on to get that little bit of help. And down the straight we go, and it's already on the back of the both Aston Martins. Dangerous corner here in Spain. We are through, and Stroll just got the Ferrari on board on the outside. We've got the Aston Martin ahead, and we're going to try and make a move here early on, and it is a brilliant move on Alonso. Alonso running the hard tyres. Pourchaire settling down, and now can we make another move? It'd be great to get both of these cars. What's Albon on? Albon's on mediums as well, so probably won't be able to make an easier move on him. But we're definitely going to try. We're definitely going to push. 2 tenths is the gap. Down into the corner of the final corner, and can we catch? Not yet. 5 tenths to Alonso, 6 tenths. Creeping up all the time. Pourchaire on the hard tyres as well. And yeah, just managing nicely here at the moment. Lap 2, he's got 3 tenths to Magnussen, who's right behind him on the mediums, and he's got 5 tenths, 6 tenth gap to Leclerc. Remember, DRS will be enabled next time round, and we're going to try and stick with and try and get rid of one Aston Martin, stick with the other. 1 second it is now, so out of DRS. If we can get good traction, there might be a move by Alex Albon. Stroll's coming as well. DRS now enables. Obviously DRS wasn't enabled as we passed through the straight then. It will be enabled next time round. Pourchaire's just dropped here. He's got Magnussen on behind him. Obviously them hard tyres now starting to just lean away from Leclerc. Stroll still bang there at the moment. We're going to cut down on the fuel. We're going to potentially make a move here as it's a freeway battle. Round we go. As do we get past Albon? We're going to try. We're hanging it all the way around the outside. And Albon's happy. Oh, Stroll's happy. But I think he's coming back at us as we go round the final corner. We start again. It's going to be a freeway battle for the lead. Both of us are getting DRS. And Pourchaire gets back ahead of Magnussen. But round the outside we go. Can Stroll find a way? Not at the moment. Still going aggressive though on our tyre choices. We're going to move back Pourchaire to standard. He's going to hold up a few people, but not a lot I can do here. And let's now just cut down on everything that we've got. We'll turn battle assist off, try and save that ERS. And you can see as soon as we drop off, the time that we lose straight away. We've already got 6 tenths then. Back to Albon, 8 tenths, nearly a second. That DRS can't come quick enough. I think everyone's still pushing. Yes, they are. And there's no DRS for us this time. We are now vulnerable to Ferrari. And to tell you what, lap 5, the moment we slip the power down, they come flying back. Magnussen's also got Pourchaire. We'll stay in on this battle here with the Ferrari, who brakes later and takes us. Alonso's improving in his sector times now, who's only 3 tenths back, and we just seem to be struggling a little bit with pace. And there goes Alonso, who's on the hard tyres. It's only lap 5, there's no way our tyres have gone off already. I think it's just the fact that everyone else is pushing so hard. But surely that now drops down. Here comes Alonso to the inside, and it looks like we are going to just stay ahead. Is everyone now going to start gradually decreasing their pace compared to what they've been running at? Porsche tossling with position. Can we call it tossling? It'll be alright. Come on, Stroll. You're back within 4 tenths now. I think they've just started to reduce the power of the cars ahead, and that is what's bringing us now closer. Whereas Perez, P13, not making massive ground so far, considering he started around P15. But down the straight we go. Russell's not got DRS, so there's a chance here for a move. Them two out front going at it again, and we're 1 tenth behind. Magnussen gets back past Porsche. These two going at it. Yellow flag out, but that's quickly finished. So just a spin or a lock-up. And it was a lock-up by Zhou Guan Yu getting in on the act in this race. Getting a bit of TV time. But we're right back in it. They obviously pushed to around lap 5. And then they reduce off and look after their tyres quite a bit. We're only 3 tenths. Russell's going to get DRS here as well. Out of the final corner, Porsche's got Magnussen again. And we're not going to catch. This is just bringing us so close to this attacking threat out front. Magnussen's got Porsche again. Every lap. And Ocon's got Porsche again. Okay, maybe we're not going to get him this time. Porsche being the cork in the bottle at the minute. But Stroll, 3 tenths. That's all it is to the Ferrari. But that DRS still pulling him through. We're okay on tyres. And now still 2 tenths. It's Albon that's getting detached from Verstappen. This is going to be Russell now attacking. He's not going to gain anything though, because that DRS is still open on Albon. And we've got another crash. Somebody has crashed. Who is it? It's not anyone out front. Joe Venazzi is going to crash. Looks like with a Haas as well. They're just going to clip, are they? Oh yes. Haas has to slam its brakes on. Made a hash of that, you could say. And now we continue on. 5 tenths Porsche, 2 tenths again. We battle out front. Now Albon is basically under pressure. We're going to go to the left hand side. We're going to follow Russell. Russell goes to the outside. We nearly go to the outside as well. And now Russell is past. Russell on the mediums, same as us. We are trying to also drop Alonso. And now Albon's getting a bit detached. Russell's took the lead of this race. He's quickly. And I mean, he may be just pushing now. 66. Maybe not. It might be raw pace by the Ferrari. And now Albon is really just a second behind Verstappen. So, I mean, let's see if he gains DRS here. It'd be amazing if he doesn't. He is just within the second, I think. There's that DRS line we've just seen. And he is going to open the DRS down the straight. Porsche battling Ocon here. They come down the straight. Let's take on board. It is Ocon who has to stay. We make a move back on Magnussen. Every lap they go at it again and again and again. And okay, that's Leclerc getting past Alonso. I was confused then, but it is Leclerc getting past Alonso. Porsche's 8th then, but he's right behind Kevin Magnussen. Can we deploy on Stroll here? Because 1.2 seconds. Oh my god, how have we got no energy? How? Okay. Round the final corner we go. We're going to move to the right hand side. We're going to go on board. Looks like he's positioned it well though, the Aston Martin of Alex. Won't want to let his former team after we got rid of him past nice and easy. Porsche is still bang behind Kevin Magnussen. I mean, Kevin Magnussen is struggling as well. So we're probably going to just deploy here. Stroll just losing out a little bit, 6 tenths. As Albon looks like he may have just picked the pace up a little bit, but we're still going to get DRS. We're going to try and get past the Alpine. Yellow flag again that's out there. But it doesn't look like it's Zhao spinning on. Shogun Yu even on turn 1. Stroll's now lost 1.3. So suddenly that pace disappears again and we're under threat. Leclerc is on the same medium lap times as us, and it was just us doing an 18.2. So, interesting. Looks like Porsche is still going to try and get past Magnussen. Magnussen's on the medium tyres. We're trying to get past on the hards. Lap 15, and again, that just hard tyres, just getting a great exit at the moment. We're going to top up then. Leclerc's got Stroll. Nothing we can do really. Pace is for them at the moment. So lap 20, and everyone is out here on mediums ahead. I mean, we might just try and stay a lap or two and just try and just go full attack mode like we normally like to do. We know how we like to just push and do the overcut, because I think as well they're going to come out in this section here, which could be quite dodgy. There's a few mediums in there. Soft's down to 28% as well. But, I mean, to freeze pits, Russell and that carry on. We've got 2.7. Alonso is now gaining on us too. And it is in the pit window. So, Russell pits. That means we are now going to go neutral. And we are going to go as hard as we can. Question is, we need to keep Alonso behind for that. Porsche has got Magnussen again. They are always at it. And we do come out ahead of Russell. Where is Russell? There he is, just coming out. That's why I didn't want to pit just yet, and I do now want to push. Magnussen's had a pit stop issue that helps us as well, as long as we don't have a pit stop issue. We try and push. We've got Alonso now flying through. Even though we're pushing, I know we've got used tyres. We're going to deploy down the straight. Surely that's our DRS. It is our DRS. We're going to keep him behind for a moment. And them cars ahead fighting. So we're just going to try and push, because we're going to be coming back on the hards. Porsche's got Russell behind him. Let's go attack actually for a moment. And Stroll has just gained quite nicely on these cars ahead. Will they pit though? That is the question. I mean, ideally we want to do the opposite, but the game doesn't give you enough time. Yellow flags, that's quickly ended. And these two do not pit. So they carry on. And we are going to... I guarantee you we pit along the same time. I guarantee. We're going to go to hards. Stroll's lapping okay there. Porsche's going to give it a go down the straight. On the hard tyres. And we're coming back. P6. Stroll's now tyres looking a bit fragile. But we're right behind these two, and I doubt they are going to stay out. We're on 29%. We can't do another lap at this pace. We're lapping 3/10 slower than Russell, though. And looking at anyone else, Perez is lapping the same as us. Porsche, we're asking to push. And he is pushing very nicely, to be honest. There we go. Verstappen and Stroll both pit. We don't want to look at the pit time here. Don't want to look at the pit time. Don't want to look at the pit time. Don't want to look at the pit time. 3.6. It's not too bad. Verstappen comes out. Stroll comes out. Is Stroll going to get nice clean air? He is going to get nice clean air. That is perfect for Lance Stroll. I'm going to go back onto neutral. Or actually, we'll top up slightly. And what we'll do is we'll just go aggressive on the tyres for now. Porsche just loses out to Russell, who's come back out. That's fair. What we'll do is we'll deploy, so we can take DRS here. We can obviously gain a bit of time as the Ferrari pulls us along, and the Ferrari will pull us along as DRS opens. And we gain, and we're going to come for a pit stop to mediums here. So we'll spin Porsche through. Stroll comes out behind Albon, who goes to the soft tyres, which is interesting, as Porsche comes into pit. And Stroll 2 seconds behind at the moment in terms of Albon. Perez 5.8. So we've just got to manage this. I mean, I don't like that, how it looks, but there you go. So across the line, P7, Porsche. Oh, there's the bad pit stop issue, 7.5. So all that work that Porsche does, absolutely ruined. 17th fastest pit stop, 16th. Not good. Not good at all. So we're going to go aggressive for now. We're going to go and top up. We'll try and look after it. We've got Hamilton 3/10 behind, but surely Hamilton on a bit of used tyres compared to ours. We should hopefully, we're probably going to give up position here, and we're going to have to come back at him. So Leclerc has just got past Stroll. Now looking at tyres, Leclerc's on the softs, so they're going to probably go to mediums if they've packed another set of mediums, whereas we are on the hards. Porsche on the mediums, he'll be going softs at the end. He's going to need it to get back in the points. We move ahead of Alonso, who's trundling down the pit lane. Porsche just coming over the last out the last corner, who's overtook Hamilton, and we've got Hamilton right behind us, but we're going to keep him behind for now. Stroll's got good unit, we'll cut him down, and now it's playing the long game. Tsunoda, currently P9, now got an AlphaTauri just ahead of him. It's Yuki Tsunoda on the soft tyres. We try and go to the right, can't be done. Are they new tyres or are they old? 59%, so slightly old. And ERS, our biggest friend, drains again, as it always does. Down the straight we go, positioned well, just can't move to that side though, and we've got to sit tight. Everyone else went softs, interestingly. Albon's 45% and we're only 8 seconds behind him, so as long as we can keep this pace up, we're not out of that front pack of 5. So Alonso comes back past us on the inside. What is Alonso on? Alonso's on the softs as well though, to be fair, so let's just look at the strategy that they're running here. We got Yuki ahead, who we can't get past at the moment. We're running hot. Now we're going to try and move on the inside. It's going to be a very good move, I think. Hopefully that sees us through. At the moment it does. Yuki does have to lift off. We're going to try and just close now 1.4 seconds quickly to Norris ahead of us. Because, you know, Yuki's about to get DRS again on us here. Let's just attack. See if we can close the gap. Albon pits. And it still is losing time now. Interesting. We've got to top up again. And I think Tsunoda is going to come right back at us here. Even though we're pushing. There's a car just coming out of the pits. Is the Aston Martin. And now we are all over the back of Fernando Alonso. So I think this is the time to push. Definitely think this is the time to push. We're on 50%. Why have you got to brake so hard? And look at the time, we've just lost 1.7 seconds by literally braking because that car was ahead of us. So frustrating. So frustrating. So them soft tyres, they're medium tyres, only lasting around 20 laps. So I don't know if we can run softs. That worries me actually on Porsche. We've ran aggressive though, and that is aggressive on 20 laps. Alonso, there's a few hard tyres out here. What am I supposed to be going with? Stroll? Don't actually say. I think it's mediums again. Another back marker in the way. But it's 1.1 seconds now. Definitely got to be mediums. We did 25 laps on the mediums before. And we're potentially going to pit on lap 48 or something. I mean, surely softs can go there. What have we got? We haven't got anything. We've got to go softs, which apparently can last 28 laps. I mean, I need 22, so maybe they could. We're going to do one more though. What's last lap like for Porsche? Gasly behind still to pit as well. Did a 1:17.0, quite slow. But got to balance this out then. I'm going to have to just basically conserve. Let's give it a bit of everything this lap. And I've got to go softs. It's my only choice. I haven't got any hard or mediums. Stroll is back behind here. He'll be going to mediums. I'm not going to risk running a set of softs because they do go off very quickly. And we're now into P2. Looking at the lap times, we are actually lapping better than everyone around us. Alonso stays out. We're going to top up. Porsche is going to come in. Oh, as the Aston Martin comes back at us. DRS, absolute pain. Alonso's tyres not looking good at all. I mean, surely we could go a set of softs here. It's only 20 laps to do. Only 20 laps to do, guys. And it'll be 19 when we cross the line and pit this lap. But Pourchaire's out. They're going to deploy down the straight again. Going to go to the left. To the left, to the left. And we're going to just conserve that down. Move that back to neutral. Stroll is into P2. Now I might do one lap. This is going to be quite hurtful, I reckon. 1:16.6. But I want to go softs. It's got no energy. No energy. As per, nobody ever has any blooming energy. But we've got to watch, see how them tyres go. Don't like that strategy. But Alonso 6/10. He doesn't pit, interestingly. We are now going to pit. I mean, we've only got used tyres. Can go mediums. But their softs are going to be a lot faster. So we'll keep going. Where is Alonso? Don't let Alonso back past. Look at the traction that we get out of the corner. It's so much stronger than Alonso as well. We're back ahead. We are using everything that we've got on these tyres. Pourchaire's out the points at the moment, but just going to get a step closer. Perez is there as well. Perez surely got to, well, surely going to be slow. Magnussen's going to pit. Norris is going to pit. So we'll keep going. Still 3/10. Now we know how slow our pit stops are. If Alonso pits here, he does. Here they're probably going to get back out ahead of us. We did a pit stop issue on Pourchaire last time. Let's not do it again, boys. And there goes Alonso. Our 3.5 seconds costing us, clearly. But Pourchaire's got ahead of Magnussen. Let's focus in on this battle here. We're going to just leave it down on conserve. We've got 19 seconds to Tsunoda. We are going to be quick. Pourchaire's back in the points. Tyres look like they might just last though. An early moves on Stroll past Norris with DRS now activated. So he did it before the DRS zone. Russell pits. He's already coming out of the pits. He's gone on to soft tyres. Verstappen retakes the lead. Down the straight, he's going to come out ahead of us quite easily. Albon surely got a pit. 75%. How have we fell so far back behind Albon? Oh no, we haven't. It's just reset. So Pourchaire's now got Perez. Let's watch that because we've been a bit harsh to Perez this race. And a bit of a battle with the AlphaTauri ahead. He takes it, and that's an AlphaTauri for position. Perez coming back at us. On neutral. Stroll 6th. We're on the soft tyres, remember. Perez on some used hards, trying to manage it after his exit in qualifying. We are lapping pretty good. Let's watch the gaps. 15.2 and a 15.7. Russell obviously was in the pits as Albon does a 14.6. Come on, Pourchaire. Got to be deploying down this straight, everyone. We need this move. We need to get into P7. To the left-hand side we go. That will see us past. Good move by Pourchaire. Come on, boys. More points on the board. It's not quite battling for P1 again. But obviously they were two circuits, power circuits, that really helped us. And now Stroll gets ahead of Leclerc. Leclerc on 73% hards. So soft tyres starting to fly quite nicely. Let's put some fuel through Pourchaire. 74%. I mean, them tyres are going to be close to making it to the end. 13 laps. Ugh, I don't like it. I don't like it. It should be okay though. But we'll find out, I'll tell you that. We will certainly find out. We're doing a 14.7. Alonso's lapping quicker, but the gap to Albon is coming down tremendously. So Aston Martin giving each other a tow on lap 62. We're just trying to look after a bit of tyre, just extend it out, because I don't really like where they are going. But Albon is now behind Alonso, so we're battling for that P4 spot again. And Aston Martin taking some good points on us at the moment. But as you can see, we're just trying to look after the tyres, but Albon is sticking with Alonso, and that might be part of the play from Aston Martin. But they are doing an okay job at it. 1.6 gap to Pourchaire. We're going to be quite close on tyres at the end, as now we go on to lap 60. We're already on lap 63. DRS again for Albon. We close right up though, and everyone's going to be pretty hard on tyres. Look at that, 40%, 54 on the hard, so there's going to be fairly slow cars out there. And again, just closing it down to a couple of temps. P5, P7. And now he's just starting to lose out, Albon. 8 temps is the gap. Still catching DRS though, as we push a little bit of fuel again. We're not going to top up. Well, we're going to top up, but we're not going to push it too much at the moment. Look at that. DRS just pointing Aston Martins. We need Alonso to push on. He's not going to, obviously. He's not going to catch Russell. So we are going to just have to hope here. Leclerc's dropped 10 seconds back. There's no way he now catches us, so we're just going to have to play this battle to the end. Pourchaire's just dropped Norris now, so we're going to go back to standard. I mean, I might have to just push them tyres. Norris, who is on 51% softs, just managed that nicely. Here comes Stroll though, on a move into P4, and could we get Alonso? We're going to have 2 laps remaining. And I think we attack this next lap, because we could get on the podium. We could get on the podium. We're going to top up. I mean, to be fair, Pourchaire's lost quite a bit of time. So I think now we attack and we give it everything. Pourchaire, I think I'm going to just try and attack, because that is the best point of defence. And here we go. We're trying to get past the Aston Martin. That might not be the best move, because he's probably going to come back at us straight away now with DRS. We might have just blown that chance of going. We've gone too early. But we have dropped 3 temps. The Aston Martin is coming, but we defend quite well. We're on the podium. Pourchaire, we're going to push now as well, but we're out of DRS on P8. Alonso, now 4 temps. We are giving it our all on this final lap. Verstappen leading from Russell. Can we? I think we can. No more energy left. It is done. It is done. Pourchaire has got no energy, but it's 1.3 off as well. But I tell you what, we're going to come home. We are going to take a podium position. P3 for Lance Stroll. We'll take that. I mean, P8 is not great for Pourchaire, but we will take it after a... I mean, it's still points at the end of the day. That's the way I look at it. Still points in our pursuit. I mean, Aston Martin going to gain on us. That's the annoying part. But we'll take a P3.
So you take the checkered flag.
Podium for Stroll. Again, what a driver. He actually is. Come on, P3. Come on. Let's watch the celebrations into the crowd. It's rammed out there, look, barely move. Engineers, pit crew, absolutely buzzing in the garage. And there you go, Golf livery, P3. Lance Stroll takes P3, Theo down 2 takes P8. Now Aston Martin did increase. Lance Stroll actually dropped down to P4 because Russell took 2nd place. Williams, we stay 3rd, but it was a 4-point increase by Aston Martin to bring them back up to 4th. Pit stops. Just the one bad one for Pourchaire. Lost him 4 seconds in the end. But an improvement all weekend for Stroll. Not improvement for Pourchaire, annoyingly. 5 million in the bank as well. Very nice. And we've got upgrades on the way. Front wings complete. Rear wings complete. We are now going to be cooking for our next races. Can't design both though, annoyingly. So I'll probably just do a little bit of a shift. Front wing and rear wing. Which one are we going to do first? 174.99, just looking at the middles. 174. Oh, front wing all day long. We'll make 5 of them. First one, Montreal is in 11 days. First cart's going to be ready in 3. We will take that. And we've got chassis underfloor. These are all coming for our next race. This is going to be big for our next race. Chassis underfloor, front wing and suspension. We can manufacture more. We can design more now. We've got more engineers available, but front wing has failed. Rear wing has failed. Side pods has failed. Underfloor has failed. We've got obviously an underfloor on its way. So really, we need front wings, side pods we haven't really got. We need to manufacture that as well, but we'll catch you up in the next one as we go to round 9, Canada. Make sure to hit that like button.